Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. Today we have Life Below Zero. This is a reality docu-series type of thing from National Geographic. It is from 2013 to 22 so far. It's 17 seasons. This is a lot of seasons. That doesn't, the math doesn't work out on that as in a yearly basis. There must be multiple seasons per year, but each of these episodes, I couldn't tell you how many. I didn't even check how many episodes there are, but each of these episodes is about 45 minutes long each, and it explores the lives of people who are living in around pretty much in the Arctic Circle. Some just off the Yukon River, mainly up in Alaska, some 252 miles north of the Arctic Circle. That's the edge of the Arctic Circle. 252 miles north of that it's cold. In some places it's like negative 40, 60, something like it's just insane cold, and I don't understand that life. Yeah, you know what? Hey, to each their own. I'm not going to judge these people and say that they're crazy. But there's just to me, there's just no reason except to avoid the zombie apocalypse to live this far out in the wilderness. I mean, I don't understand this any more than I would understand the what do you call it? The thing on MTV with the people who live in the house and they clash personalities. This is the real life or real world, a real world of Miami or Malibu or whatever, all those different locations, and they're all just spoiled kids screaming at each other or falling in love, or whatever you might call that. I don't understand that world either. So it's it's two extremes, but yeah, it's just, let me put myself in a dangerous situation and let me live every day like that and almost never be warm. It seems also in some cases a lot of these people are very alone, except for the one family that's pretty popular on this. They live in Norvik, Alaska, and I've already forgotten their names, and I didn't bring it up on the thing because I didn't think I'd have to remember their names. And also my tablet is running out of energy. So anyway, yeah, it's there's a man and a woman. She's native to that area, and they have a bunch of kids, and they just fish through the ice. And you never know when that ice is gonna be too thin. You'll fall in, get sucked under, and just be gone. And they've lost family members many times to fishing on the ice. There's another woman. I don't even understand what she's doing alone out that far, and she always makes, not always, but she's making a big deal about, if I go from this building to this building, when I turn a corner, I gotta have this super high-powered rifle, because if I don't, then a bear's gonna kill me. No. I don't need that kind of, like, I don't know what I don't think I understood what she does up there. She apparently has this encampment. I could see it from above. I only watched one episode, and it's just it's a view of a bunch of different, I guess, not all even buildings, but she does something up there. I should have paid attention. But the thing is that when we first are introduced to her, she has to leave there because she has to get surgery in civilization. So she had broken her leg in 3 places at one point, and she was attacked by a bear at another point, and those two together just make life hard out there. And if you're slow without a gun, which she's never without a gun, but I mean, she's showing off her gun collection in the motel she's staying in while she's waiting to get her flight to wherever she needs to go. So it's she's pointing it right at the cameraman, and yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's a different life. Yeah, I'm not meant to understand it really, but this is if you wanted to understand this life, and you wanted to know what it's like to be a dude who just shoots caribou and eats meat for every single meal. I'm not a vegetarian by any means, but I mean, yes, these people will outlive me if they're not eaten by bears or wolves or wolverines or whatever it is. If they can survive all that, I mean, yeah, I'd be dead in a week, given the same resources. Completely understood. So totally respect them for their resiliency in that, and that is pretty freaking amazing. But my attitude is, if you don't have to, why? And yeah, I realize it shows that a certain level of life that you can have that isn't dependent on government and other people necessarily. I mean, sure, people help each other out. These guys fish for the food that so many people in their area live. And by the way, I don't get any indication, even though these places have names, there's no indication in the first episode that these people live in a community at all. You just sort of see them solitary, either as a single man or a single woman or a single family, and you don't see like there's a trading post, or you don't see like a little community center or anything where people gather or even know each other. And yeah, maybe that one woman, the closest anybody lives to her is like 200 miles away. 300 miles away. It seems lonely. I mean, yeah, I understand doing a solitude thing because I'm roommates. No, but it's kind of, yeah, it's different. I like an even keel type thing where sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's warm. It's okay. Not coldness will kill me if I stand in it for 5 minutes unprotected. Or bears. Or heat will melt me if I stand unprotected for 5 seconds, because look at this skin. Yeah, let's work out an even thing here. But yeah, if you're into this kind of thing, there's people, this is 17 seasons. They've won Emmys out the wazoo. They've won all sorts of awards. And people have gotten really hooked on just following the lives of these people. If this is your thing, seriously, 17 seasons worth of this stuff. It's a lot. And I'm going to check right now. Come on. 10, 6, 13, 7, 12, 8. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, by the way, there's not a full 17 seasons on here. It looks like it skipped a few. So I'm not sure why that is. So I don't think all the episodes are on here. And it's very censored because these people, why would they censor themselves? It's their lives, and these people with the cameras are intruding on their lives, and so let them do the censoring after the fact. It's interesting to a degree, but I don't like reality shows, and I also know that when even as real as the circumstances they are in, it's also just pumped up with the music and the special effects and the rough cuts and everything else, just to make it really more dramatic and scarier than it really is. Yeah, these people choose to live this rough life. It's probably not nearly as exciting as this show makes it out to be, but that's the job of the people who produce the show. Make it exciting, make it interesting, make people keep watching so they can sell advertising time. And I don't know if these people have Disney Plus. They certainly, or YouTube, they're certainly not watching me. I can't imagine why they would. But yeah, it's if you're looking to see what it's like in a much more rugged environment, that those of us who are sitting in front of a album of Flash Gordon on the wall, and everything doesn't come. I can walk out this door and I can go to the movies in 100 yards or get a cheeseburger or do whatever I need. That stuff doesn't come easily to these people, and that's terrifying to me. Yes, the zombie apocalypse, I'm gone. It's a done deal. But I'm also not going to be attacked by a bear just going to the bathroom. So it's a balance. Let's pick tomorrow's episode before this thing dies.
475.
I probably just sucked all the power out of it. 475. Please don't crash before I pick the number. 475. Oh my gosh. The Greatest Showman. I had to pull this up before because it's like at 1%, 2%. Hugh Jackman in The Greatest Showman. I have not seen this. Yes, I know I should have seen it by now, but I have not. Hugh Jackman in The Greatest Showman, next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.